Thomas Schaaf is solid as a rock, a strong, silent type who doesn't show much emotion. He spent his entire career playing for and then coaching Werder Bremen. After 4 decades there, he decided to take a break from the beautiful game. But he couldn't stay away for long, and a year later was back as coach of Frankfurt. So, what attracts a rational man like Schaaf to the highly emotional world of football? Would you describe yourself as an emotional person?
Yes, of course. Everyone is emotional. We might express it in different ways, but we are all emotional.
What does being emotional mean to you?
It's important. It influences the way you deal with people. It can inspire or inhibit. It permits you to express things.
Do you like to express yourself, to show your emotions?
I think so. But people are different. Some wear their heart on their sleeve, while others are a bit more reserved. But that doesn't mean they aren't emotional. Some have to scream and shout, while others stay calm. But the feelings are still there.
And what kind of a person are you?
A bit of both.
A bit of both. If I compare you and, say, Jürgen Klopp on the sidelines at a match, there's a difference in the way you express yourselves.
When Kloppo jumps 2.5 meters for joy because his team has played a great game in the Champions League, well, I can't jump that high anymore. If we score a goal, I'm more concerned about how my team reacts thereafter, rather than about celebrating. And I won't have much time to react if I spend 5 minutes celebrating. Look at the statistics, and you'll see that many clubs concede goals right after scoring ones themselves, because they're distracted. And if you know that, you can try to keep the celebrations to a minimum and help your team.
So you suppress your emotions?
I don't have to suppress anything. The emotions are still there. The joy is still there. It's just the reaction that's different.
How do the players handle your analytical approach?
Good. Well, I think I don't just take an analytical approach. Emotions play a part too. It's not just one or the other.
Give us an example of how your emotions come into play when working with players.
When a player does something right, I can provide him with additional motivation to keep on doing that. Through clear commands or an action, I can reach out to him and encourage him to do the same thing again. To keep at it, to give him support. That can be very emotional.
So it depends on the squad's mental state.
Yes, it doesn't make much sense to kick someone when he's down. You have to try something else. You need to have a feel for it and a sense of what's required at the moment.
How did taking a year off affect you personally?
That year was good for me, really good. For one thing, because I could help people close to me, whereas otherwise I might not have been so considerate. For instance, if I took a trip, it wasn't so important if I came back as planned or stayed 2 days longer.
Don't you miss that freedom?
There's the danger. You could get used to it, yes. But on the other hand, I'm very, very happy to be working.